Hi, everyone. I'm Lotus Yu with the Full Frame Initiative and a Blueprint Signer. I'm here with Karen Spiller and Curtis Ogden. Karen A. Spiller is the principal at KAS Consulting. She's the Massachusetts and Coordinating Ambassador for Food Solutions New England and the Thomas W. Haas Professor of Sustainable Food Systems at the University of New Hampshire. Curtis Ogden is a senior associate with the Interaction Institute for Social Change and the lead facilitator of the Food Solutions New England Network. Can you tell us about what the 21-day Racial Equity Challenge is and why you decided to focus on well-being and belonging for this year's theme?
We at Food Solutions New England made a commitment that racial equity was a core value, and non-negotiably, if we were going to transform the food system, it would need to be at its core. So that's why the 21-day Racial Equity Challenge. We were very blessed to have other colleagues in this world of equity that gave us permission. Debbie Irving of Waking Up White and Dr. Eddie Moore Jr. of the Privilege Institute and White Privilege Conference, saying yes, the platform that they had created years ago, 21-day Racial Equity Habit Building Challenge, to let us use that title to be able to begin to engage and create. So we co-created, Curtis and others in our network co-created this event, this experience that this is our 9th year for. But we choose a topic, we frame it, we provide you videos, articles, images, ways of engaging, because we understand we all learn in different ways. We learn visually, we learn audibly, we learn by touching. So we try to bring all that in. But what the platform also provides is an opportunity for you to share on a discussion forum your reflections of each day.
The only thing I would add is, we're just so appreciative of the Full Frame Initiative and our friends at the Othering and Belonging Institute at UC Berkeley for the ways that you all have framed up well-being on the one hand and belonging on the other hand, in such a way that I think everybody can relate to, and importantly, it lifts up. When we talk about well-being, we're not talking about necessarily the same thing as wellness, which often has that individualistic ring. Did you go exercise? Did you get the right food in your body? But you're really emphasizing as well the systemic, the structural, and the social nature of well-being. This is not individualistic. This is collective. This is also about how systems were designed to give some of us more ready access to well-being and belonging than others, right?
That's beautiful. Thank you both. What are some key connections between race, racism, the food system, and well-being?
So the playing field is not equal in terms of getting access to well-being. And that playing field is so whether we're talking about education or the health system or the food system or other systems, political systems, and guess what? They all interlink anyway, right? And so part of the unevenness of that playing field is determined by identity and how we have bias and preference that plays out and has played out historically along the lines of race, of gender, of ability, of how we choose to define ourselves in terms of our gender preferences, what have you. There has been an emphasis on sort of who fits and who deserves and who gets access to explicitly, but also implicitly. And so it is clear when you look at the food system from who gets to own food businesses, who gets to determine what gets served in institutions, who has access to what kinds of nutritious food, who gets to farm sustainably, right, with sort of capital investment. So much of that is determined and has been determined historically and structurally by race, ethnicity, gender, other elements of identity.
So while the 21-day challenge will have recently ended by the time this recording is viewed, you've emphasized that it's meant to be an ongoing practice. What are some ways that people can continue the challenge and bring the learnings into their work moving forward?
We were always clear that 21 days is really just meant to be a start or a continuation. 21 days is meant to be what it takes to develop a habit, something that's going to carry. And so our hope is that that will carry forward in any number of different ways. And it was clear to us that this was never meant to be just an individual journey.
Absolutely. We want to do it with others because we actually learn and grow and build community in that way. And there are organizations and groups that have taken the challenge and this is about food systems, and they made it about business and took our lead on that and transformed. It was 21 days for them to be better businesses with equity as a core value. So we invite people, we invite all of us to take the challenge and make it their own, in terms of what is it they're working on.
Thank you both, Curtis and Karen, for all that you're doing and for talking with me today. Thank you to all of you out there for watching this video, and see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.